So we got the whole family here, and in today's video I wanted to cover a couple topics. Lindsay, our good friend down at Dan Cummins, reached out and said a lot of options are gone, so we're going to talk about what options, what trims, and what we can expect for the next model year. Are the manuals going away? I know there's been a lot of issues with them, but will we see them in the future? Now, Walker's probably going to go away for the rest of this video, but he wanted to be in the intro. But in today's video, let's talk about the 2024 model predictions. Are we going to see it sooner than later? And I'll see you later too. So if you guys have seen, I did place an order for a 2023 Rubicon 20th anniversary. It got picked up on the last day of February. It's in D status and it has a VIN number. I've been following on the forums. I've joined a specific 20th anniversary forum, and it seems like some were actually rejected. Either the dealer did it or the factory did it. So it seems like those might be a little bit more rare than we were anticipating. We've got that Jeep coming, so we're super excited to have that and check out that new grille and also have a 392 on the page. But in the beginning of this video, I want to talk about what Lindsay just texted me from down at Dan Cummins and the fact that the 392, all manuals, and extreme recons on the standard Wranglers are all gone. Now, when I say gone, it's not on restriction, it's not sitting there in red, they are completely removed from the order banks. This did happen last year between the 22 and the 23 model year shift, and what I would say, if that's going to happen, it would make sense for them to do it on a Friday, because most Jeeps aren't going to be ordered on a Saturday and especially a Sunday when most dealerships are closed. But what does that mean? Are they permanently going away, or is this a shift towards the 2024 model year order banks being opened? If you guys recall, just a few weeks or even a month ago, we saw the spy shot of a high velocity 4xe rocking that brand new grille. Now, it was a factory shot, and as you guys saw when the 20th anniversary came out, we did not have the option to order high velocity. So what I think that is it's a press vehicle, or it's an early rendition of what we are going to see for the 2024 model year. It'd be great because that means that high vis is coming back. But kind of the weird thing is that we haven't heard anything about extreme recons, 392s, or anything else for that matter. The scary part for me, and when I'm thinking about 2024 and especially 2025 model years, is the statement that Jeep made. And they made the statement that by 2025, all of their lineup will be electrified. Now, I don't know about you, but I've never seen a 392 that has the hybrid battery and has a plug-in and everything on it. We don't see that with the 3.6. We see it with the 2-liter in the 4xe, and then from what rumor has it, the 3-liter Hurricane is also 4xe compatible. So will they be changing this up and kind of getting ready for that shift over to that new model year and the electrification? We will have to see, and hopefully Jeep has some pretty big news coming for us in the next week or so. And what we're kind of going into is the future of what the Wrangler is going to look like. And what I think is happening with that grille, if we do see the introduction of the 3-liter as well as the continuation of the 2-liter turbo, is the fact that these are turbocharged engines, and in the 3-liter's case, it is twin turbocharged, meaning that the intercoolers and all the cooling systems are going to need a lot more airflow, especially when going at low speeds on the trail. That new grille does look very open in the front section, and I would imagine it's going to allow a lot more air in there, and perhaps by narrowing it up or kind of shortening the height of it, it's going to allow more direct airflow right exactly where it needs it. Is that what we're going to see? Are we going to see a 3-liter twin turbo in there? Because that grille will allow a lot more air than what we have currently. We'll kind of have to wait and see, but the other thing with that grille is that when I get updates through Jeep.com for tracking my vehicle, it does render out the new style grille on there. So when I'm able to kind of pull that up, render it out, it shows the brand new grille, which is narrow, and I'm thinking in my head, if Jeep's going to pay designers, engineers, and all that to put it up on the website for a render for just the 20th anniversary, that would probably be a little bit far-fetched. I think we're going to see that grille as a permanent change on the 2024 and newer, and I kind of mark my words that that's going to happen because a lot of our predictions, Ryan, have been pretty close to being accurate. So as you guys know, and I'm sure a lot of you manual owners have kind of recognized here lately, is there's a lot of recalls on those. They've kind of been plagued with it. I'm not sure what's going on, if it's kind of just some issues with the manufacturing. I don't know what's going on inside of that manual. Seems like a lot of people are perfectly fine with them, but there are a select few that really have had some big issues on the manuals. I've seen them on the JL Wrangler forums. I've seen it all over the place. Lindsay did say manuals were removed. So manuals have been gone, and I believe that is the 23R, 24R package. I can't remember what it is on the Rubicon, but manuals being removed is an interesting opinion. If you add up everything in the video that I've been saying, the electrification, which doesn't mean full EV, just adding the 4xe and the battery packs, it's the electrification. I've never seen a manual with an electrified setup. So no 2-liter turbos have the manual, no 3-liter Hurricanes have the manual. It's only the 3.6. And as you know, the 3.6, you can add the e-torque, but I'm not sure if that counts as being electrified. I think it has to be plugged in to be counted as electrified. So no manuals would be kind of ready for that push. And then the second thing that you have to think about with the video we just recently did, which got a ton of comments, thank you guys so much, is I haven't seen any 2-doors that have been electrified. There are 2-doors with the 2-liter turbo, which can have the 4xe system, but I have not seen any that are electrified with battery packs in the back. It just is not existent. So what's going to happen with those if they're making this big push? But if the manuals are staying around, we've got to probably see an update to that transmission to make them work. And if we're going to this electrified push, would it be a wise investment for Jeep to put so much in a manual when they don't already have it ready for the electrification? Who knows what we're going to see, but those are my predictions. If it comes back, it might be a limited run. I could see them kind of slapping some things in there. I know when Jeep did the transition from 2011 to 2012 and they added the 3.6 liter versus the 3.8, you could still get the new interior with the old engine, and there was kind of a weird sort of turnover year where actually Mike, my good neighbor and good friend down the street, he's got a 2011 that has the brand new JK interior with the all updated complete dash, everything's updated, but the old 3.8 liter engine in it. So will we see that? That might be a kind of mid-year changeover where you could still get some manuals, still get kind of the same in there, but everything else would be updated. We'll have to wait and see, and I think if it's being removed from the order banks, we might see it here sooner than later. That's my opinion, though. I don't think they're going to be hanging around too much longer. The sales data, the amount of folks, even in the generations that are coming up through, as much as you guys laugh, they're just not being taught how to drive manuals. I know it's just something that it's not kind of frequently out there. Same as cursive, same as a lot of other skills that we just don't really need to use as much anymore. Will they continue? I don't think for too much longer. So that's kind of my personal view. As much as I love the manual, I am not in love with the JL manual. I personally prefer the JK, TJ, and YJ manuals. It had a lot more robust feel in the clutch for me. JL's just a little bit too easy. I don't know. I like a good left leg workout when I drive a manual. I like to struggle a little bit more than the JL gives me. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This has been kind of a Jeep news chatting here down by the computer desk and just going over everything that I see. You know, we like to do these videos as soon as we hear news that's coming out to make sure that we're kind of up to date with it, and then we utilize all of that previous information that we've currently seen, what we've transitioned into, and then also what we think the future is going to look like. If you guys enjoyed this style of video mixed in with our installation content, definitely let me know in the comments, and if you don't, let me know what kind of content you want to see. Unlike many other channels in any genre on YouTube, we read and comment back to every single comment, whether they're good, whether they're bad. Most of them, 99%, are extremely positive, but we do read, we answer them, but I want to hear what kind of content do you want to see. Springtime is coming up. The shop will be built here in a few weeks, so we'll have a full shop to have everything in there, lift, everything set up. And then also, we've got all of our trips planned. So we've got Daytona, Bantam, a ton of trips to go to, and I want to set up some meet and greets down there too. So drop a comment, just a little bit of everything. Let me know what shows you're going to, what content you want to see. Drop them down below, and I'd really love to chat with you guys there. Until next time, though, my name is Matt with Dirt Road Cred, and I want you to get out there and earn yours.